Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction to Magical Girl Raising Project or Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku JOKERS' character designs. Now I do this before I read each of the next novels going forward, and I tried to record it for like an hour and a half yesterday, and I've been at it for like over a half hour so far today. Because I keep having horrible audio issues, and I think I fixed things enough to make it through this video, but I am really nervous about that. So the way I'm recording it is a little bit screwy, but this way I'll be able to zoom in on them and stuff as I'm going through and reacting to everything. Just finished Limited, didn't do an updated video for the favorite characters because I'm still not sure how I feel about a lot of things with Limited. Generally the end just was not very good, but it seems like it's not like I'm alone or anything. From all the discussion I've had on Discord and everything, it seems like most people are saying, yeah, Limited's my least favorite, or yeah, Limited wasn't very good. But when it comes to their most favorite, from all the people I've talked to throughout my entirety of covering Magical Girl Raising Project on the channel and everything, I would say like 70% of people say Restart is their favorite arc, and Restart is my favorite so far, and probably the other 30 say Jokers. So I'm excited to get into it. I really don't remember anybody saying anything else was their favorite arc, unless maybe there was a person here or there that said Unmarked or Queens, because I've heard Queens is good too. But either way, before I get into this too, I want to say thank you to Slacker on Discord for getting me all the character designs without the names or the powers, so that I don't get spoiled. And big thank you to Platt, who usually gets them to me and also provides the translation that I read, since the official translation for these isn't out yet. So big thanks to both of them. And is that it? Oh yeah, if you want to see some more thoughts and discussion, like probably a big discussion on Limited, I'll be doing a Haku as soon as possible, and whenever I do the Haku, I'm probably going to have a lengthy discussion on Limited, covering like just general stuff and also stuff that you guys brought up in the comments and all that, and then the discussions on Discord and all that. And at the end of the video, I'll shill the Discord and Twitter and comments and all that where you can talk to me whenever you want. But I'll go ahead and say here at the beginning, if you want a link to the Discord to talk to me or more of us, because we have a lot of discussion about Magical Girl Raising Project up there usually. If you want a link to that, it's free and open for anyone. Just ask and I'll hand you a link. But 3 minutes in for this long intro. Sorry, like I said, today is just kind of this recording is going a bit messy. But either way, let's start actually looking at these character designs. I've tried to avoid them, but I'm incredibly excited because just at first glance they look really cool. There's also something, maybe it was Andrea told me a while ago, is whenever you see these designs, look at the look and try to find the animal tail, because they almost always have animal tails every single time. And something else that I noticed that I like a lot is that I love how there's this the commonality of having 16 characters every arc. So yeah, I guess we'll start at the top left, work our way to the bottom right. I'll give them my fake guesses at their names like usual, which are usually like nowhere near close, because typically their names have nothing to do with their appearance. Though I will say, if I would have picked up on the wedding dress thing and just said, I don't know, wedding, I would have been pretty close to wedding last time. But let's zoom in a bit if I can. Let's figure out how this should work and make sure that my face cam isn't blocking anything while I'm doing it too. Alright, so either way, we'll start with this girl. So I kind of like it. I won't say she has kind of a May design. It looks more Greek-ish, you know what I mean? And she has this, I don't know, kind of like, is it the olive branch? That horseshoe-shaped thing of leaves that you see on all kinds of stuff? It might be, and maybe those little things on her are supposed to be olives. So, we had Magical Daisy. Is she just going to be Magical Olive? Her name is maybe a pun on olives. So I don't know. I like her hair though. So, yeah, that giant thing is obviously the horseshoe-shaped olive branch thing. And that little thing behind her, is that a tail or some kind of blade? I have no idea if it looks like a blade, and her hand's going behind her, so she might be holding it. So maybe she uses some kind of curved swords, or actually, there's one on the other side, so maybe it's like an S-shaped weapon. Maybe she even throws it. Alright, so we have Magical Olive, and then, hold on, let me move this a little bit. Alright, we have this blue girl, Neptunia. So she has a trident, she has water around her, or maybe she's just like Aquarius or something. You know, she has that same tiara, and I'm seeing it on these other two girls. So maybe the tiara is something important too. Maybe they're like queens or princesses or something. I mean, queens is the title of the next arc, but I thought that was just because it's like a playing card reference. Yeah, and there's a chain attached to the end of her weapon that's going to her neck. Okay. So, I don't know whether to call her I like, too, that she has kind of twin tails ending in these fins, but the twin tails are made of water. So I assume she'll have some sort of water-controlling power, probably. I'm just going to call her Neptunia for now. Then the next one to look at real quick, Scorpio. So maybe they're not based on, they aren't based on that, are they? Because she has kind of this scorpion tail going on. Hold on, let me get back, make sure. Yeah. She has a scorpion tail going on, and she has a similar blade type thing to the olive girl. And it also looks like down there you can see the little, the scorpion stinger looking things on it too. And again, she has these twin tails, but they're like these small strands of flames that lead to them on the sides. And she's got the same tiara. Very skimpy clothing. I wish I could remember. She isn't gonna just be Scorpio. There's no way that's her name. I was gonna say, what's the name of the one that's supposed to be... I'm trying to remember my Soul Eater references here. The one that's supposed to be the sister of Arachne and Medusa, because I'm pretty sure that's from Greek mythology, the third Gorgon. Oh, what is her name? I think it starts with an S or something? Well, just assume I'm calling her whatever the third Gorgon's name is. Or maybe she's just third Gorgon. I don't know. Let's move to this next one. This next one looks kind of like a beefier Lapicelle. She looks a lot like Lapicelle. We have knockoff Lapicelle here. She has... Okay, so if the others are Wind Olive, Fire Scorpion, and Water Neptunia, I guess this is the Earth Tiara, Earth Princess chick. She has this drill hammer, which is a really cool looking weapon. And it's also... I can't tell if that's like part of the handle, kind of like Kill la Kill Scissor Blade, or if it's another thing like the chain that was leading to the one girl's neck, and it's like just a tube leading to hers. I like her hair pieces on the side there. She reminds me... Oh, you know what? You know what? She might be kind of like a cobra or pharaoh type thing, and that's what the things on the side of her head are supposed to look like. Okay. It's supposed to look like a cobra's hood, maybe. And that would explain her reptile-like tail. Okay. And she has this little eye thing on her leg. And kind of Egyptian-y looking thing on her stomach. Okay, so maybe that's a part of her design. So maybe it is some Egyptian reference. Okay. I don't know what her name would be. Okay, name. I like this design a lot, though. This is one of my favorite ones. Name is Balzette. Oh my god. Okay, so we have Balzette over here. And then we already have Magical Olive. This looks like a Snow White ripoff. We have the gems in her hair and the cherries instead of the flowers. Okay, she has these gems, though. I was just going to call her Magical Cherry again. Like, or maybe she's just Sakura, because Cherry Blossom. I was going to say Magical Cherry, like, like Magical Daisy. But you see she has these, I didn't notice before, she has these like sparkle diamond shapes around her and a diamond thing on her knee too. And she has this kind of metallic-y look, and it looks like she's holding a mirror maybe, or it could be a serving tray, but looks kind of like a mirror, and she has diamonds in her eyes too. So maybe she has a diamond theme. Maybe simply her name is just Diamond. I mean, it's not wedding, it's wedding, it's not diamond, it's diamond. So maybe she is Diamond. Maybe that's it. I don't know, the cherries seem like something important too, though. I have no clue. I have no clue whether to call her Magical Cherry or Diamond. I'm just gonna call her Diamond. Like, just Diamond, but without the D. Diamond. Or without the second D, rather. Let's move on to the next page up here. And what the hell is this? Let me make sure my... Oh, I hope you could see her well. I didn't really look in the... Hold on. The one I was just talking about, let me make sure she showed up in the preview well. Let me look. Here we are. Yeah, you can see her. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't really looking through my recording preview screen for that one. But now we have this girl who is got these bubbles floating around her, and she's like blowing bubbles out of a megaphone trumpet looking thing. She's got a butterfly on her, and her wings actually look somewhat butterfly-ish, but her headpiece is definitely centipede-like. Butterflies, I'm pretty sure, eat poison though. Centipedes are poisonous. So she definitely has a poison vibe going on. At first I was thinking those were like tentacles and those things on her were like suckers, like she was like an octopus girl or something. But no, now I'm getting this like insect vibe. Kind of like, sorry, my voice. Kind of like butterflies or centipedes. What would her name be? Would it just be like Poison, but with an E instead of an O? Poison? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, let's move on to this next one. All I gotta do is scooch the image over a little bit to see her. I like the Poison Girl's design quite a bit, though. Don't really like those purple things that much. I like the headpiece, just not the purple things on her body as much, though. See if I don't miss any of these things about these character designs. This one, what is that in her hand? Hold on, let me try to see if I can get a better look at this one. Zoom in a little bit more even. It's a flamingo on her head in the crown. And the crown is just a bunch of sharp, jagged points. She's like a red queen from, and of course we had these card references, but she's like a red queen from Snow White kind of deal. She has roses on her dress, these little spade-shaped protrusions coming from it. I can't tell what that is she's holding in her hand. Some kind of gun shaped like a flower? Or is it just a flower pointing forward? I think it might be some kind of gun shaped like a flower or something. And she has these big eyelashes too. So she has a really red... Oh, and her... Look at the thing on her her chest looks kind of like a... not a roulette wheel, but kind of... I mean, I guess kind of. But like, I don't know what it's called, a craps table. I'm not exactly a casino goer or anything. Those don't really happen around where I live. So yeah. The flamingo on her head is interesting, but she's like the Red Queen. I don't know what kind of name she would have though. She has a lot of hearts and spades on her. I have no idea what her name would be. I'll just say Rose, because there's a chance it could just be Rose. Because a lot of times I think too deeply about these names. Let's zoom out a little and figure out where to go next. Should I just go across the top and work my way to the bottom? I have no idea. Let's just do these rows of two, because it seems like there are 2 rows of 2 here. I'll do this girl next. This girl, I think I know her name, because I think I've seen memes with her posted by some of you on Twitter before. I think her name is Shufflin, so I think I actually know her name. I don't know anything about her, I don't know her power, but I think her name is Shufflin. like shuffling, but minus the G, once again, like Wedden. So, yeah, she's shuffling. I think I like the one eye with the card thing, and I like that the one chick looks like the queen, and she just looks like a card soldier. I really like that her design, she just looks like a card soldier, like from Alice in Wonderland. She has the big spade on her head, spade in her eye. She's wearing the card suit on her front and back. I really like her design. Her design might be one of my favorite. The curls toward the front are interesting. I like the little swoosh in the front too. I think that she could be my favorite design. The frills are cute. She has some kind of... I think it's more of a cape than a tail, but she has something going on there. Oh yeah, did either of these have tails? Not really ones you can discern. She has a purple thing on her butt. Either way, this girl is next, and she has... Is that a rabbit tail? She is a full crochet girl. Let me see, where are we? Yeah, this works. So she has the loops, she has these crocheted things coming off her arms. The tail, so to speak, looks like a rabbit tail, but it also is a ball of yarn. She has a bunch of needles sticking out. And her hair is crocheted. So she's definitely a crochet-themed character. I like her outfit too. Her little boots. Her hair is cool. It's pretzel-shaped. She has pretzel hair. So would her name just... She has a doily on her head. Would her name just be Doily? Or would it be Dolly to be a reference to that? Or is it something to do with crocheting? Is her name Crochet? So I called... Who did I call Doily before? I called Rionetta that before. So, Return of Doily, she is just Doily. Then I'll do this girl next. She has really cool vulture-looking wings, or maybe crow wings. And are those grapes hanging off of her? Let me make sure she shows... Yeah, she's in the middle of the thing. Is that garlic on her head? She has something on her head. I think it's lotus flowers, though. So she has these flowers on her head. She has a veil to cover her face. These tengu-like wings. And these flowers. She has a very Japanese theme as well. So would her name be Yatagarasu? Is she a reference to Yatagarasu, maybe? I like her design a lot, too. She has a short hair. I like her design a lot. I would think, maybe... Yatagarasu, since she has this Japanese theme to her. Then next we have this I really like this. I haven't seen, I didn't see any of the designs, but some of them, I've been glancing at as I've been going through and everything. But this one I haven't even, noticed yet. She has the opening for her mouth, but she has this masquerade mask, this carnival jester's mask. Man, she has the twin tails from the jester hat. Looks like a lion's tail. These thick arm pieces, which are really cool. Breathing flames from the flaming torch. Resting on this ball. That might be my favorite design. I can't tell if that's skin or part of the costume. She might have my favorite design. That is really cool. I'm going to call her Carnival. Yeah, that's probably the coolest character design. I like that one a friggin' lot. Now, where is this recording? Okay, it looks like it's still good. Let's move up to this next row then. The very top, let me see, do I have to move my... No, I don't have to move my my face cam. We have Snow White up here at the top. Looks like the same old Snow White. Of course, she's very serious, and she's got ruler with her, the weapon. So yeah, Snow White looks really cool with her design here. It's good to see her back. Ripple was in last arc, even though last arc really didn't do very much for Ripple at all. Ripple was in the last one, so it's good to see Snow White back again. Then next we have this character. Sorry. She has these zigzags on her arms and legs. Looks like a plant controller. She has these thorny vines. as well as it looks like there are teeth on the end of those flowers. She has this little purple, somewhat diaphanous skirt, flowers coming from her butt. She looks like she has little braids going down the sides of her shoulders, little purple streaks in her hair here and there. So she's obviously a plant controller type, probably. It looks like she's shooting thorns there. So what would her... I was going to call her Vileplume, but no. She reminds me too of... You remember Ochu from the Final Fantasy games, especially Final Fantasy X? Was his name Ochu, Lord of the Forest, or something like that? She reminds me of that. But I'm just going to call her Vileplume. So we got Vileplume there. And then... Hold on. How am I going to do this girl? I don't want to... Oof. Yeah, hold on. I'm at the... figure something out to get this girl on screen. How am I going to do this? Give me one quick second. Let's figure this thing out. So, yeah, that's something I can do. Oh, I have underneath it, I have the Calprip backdrop I had been using for the anime videos. Whatever. So we have this girl. Hold on, let me zoom in on my screen a little so I can see her better. Here we go. So we have this girl right here. She has this... She looks like a Japanese festival kind of girl. Is that like an onigiri-looking hairpiece? And that looks like the little ball things they have at Japanese festivals. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe they're pillows. They look kind of like pillows, too. She has this tassel going from behind her. Kind of a maid outfit, too. Yeah, she has kind of a maid vibe going on. I can't tell what that is in her hand. Oh, it's like makeup stuff, it looks like. Oh, so maybe it's, yeah, those aren't pillows either. They're like the makeup applier things. I'm sorry, I have no idea what they're called. But those like puffball things. That's what's all over her. And she has this maid look as well. Or maybe it's supposed to be more like a burlesque look. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. And it just looks kind of like a maid look to me. Interesting. Okay, so I have no idea what to call her then. No idea. Oh, is there something special with her eyes? Yeah, her eyes are cool too. Most of them have cool eyes though, looking around. I'm just gonna call her, and her hair kind of looks like it. I'm just gonna call her Onigiri. That's totally not her name, but she looks like a little rice ball. So let's move this back over and then go down to this next girl who looks really cool. She has kind of like a vampire thing, but she has horns too, so maybe not. She has these cool puffy sleeves. The cape holds itself outward. I really like her outfit. Her outfit is really cool. She has a little bat mark on her forehead, these bat-shaped hair pieces, the layers of red and green hair. I like her costume a lot, though. Her costume is the coolest part. The little curls down in front. No idea what to call her or guess at what her name is, though. Unless just Dracula. I don't know. Or just Dracule. Oh, or maybe Draco or something, because she has horns kind of like a traditional Japanese dragon person, a Ryujin. And she has the pointed ears, kind of. So maybe her name is kind of like Draco or something like that, like combining dragon and Dracula themes. So I'm going to go for Draco for her. And then lastly, we have this lolly in the raincoat. Is this showing up? Yeah, that's good enough. We have this lolly with the raincoat and the umbrella, and it looks like frog feet? Are those frog feet? And she has like the frog eyes on her hat, and her hood looks like a frog mouth eating her. Okay, so she has a frog theme and a rain umbrella with the sunny sky inside of it. Okay, she has candies on her side, showing the sort of lolly nature, her rain boots. And her rain boots have like frog faces on the front of them. So yeah, she's definitely got a frog theme, and definitely got a raincoat theme. No idea what that would lead her name to be. But, yeah, she's definitely got a frog and raincoat theme. Yeah, I'm just going to call her Umbrella-chan. Oh, and she has... the end of her umbrella looks like a lollipop. Again, with the lolly references. So yeah, let's zoom out and see the whole cast here. Do they all show up on the thing? She's kind of blocked. Let me zoom in a bit again so I can do that. Alright, so time to give my preliminary rankings of my designs to most and least favorite and all that. But all these are really, really good, so it's kind of hard to judge. So I'm going to say, since I've already seen Snow White, Snow White then does not count. Let me zoom in a little, make sure you can see everyone. If I go all the way to this side, can you see everyone? Let's check. No, you cannot. Crap. Okay, now you can kind of basically see everyone if I go to that side, and if I go to this side, is it good enough that I can get everybody in here? Yeah, it's good enough. I can get everybody in there. Okay, and if I zoom all the way out, yeah, you can see pretty much everyone, but the raincoat girl is kind of hidden. Either way, this will work for what I'm about to do. I'm not going to count Snow White since we already know her, we've already seen her. But 15th out of all of these, who is my 15th favorite? They're all really, really good. Oh man, I like all of them so much. I'll say 15th favorite out of all these new ones. I like the simplicity of the cherry girl though. Is maybe, I love plant-themed things, but I think maybe the plant-themed girl is the least interesting of the 15 for the future for me. So that leaves me with 14 left. 14 left, I'd maybe say Neptune Girl. I like her design a lot, but I like some others more. 13th, maybe Poison Girl. I'm so interested in seeing a Poison character. But I don't know, I'm going to say 13th for her. So that leaves us with 12 more spots. 12th, kind of the queen with the flamingo on her head. 11 spots. 11's maybe the makeup girl. Top 10. 10th, I think the Rain Boots girl is kind of mess. The Rain Boots girl. So that leaves me with 9. And with 9 left, I really like the Cherry Girl's design. So, with 9 left, maybe the Dracula girl is next. 8th favorite. 8th favorite's maybe Scorpion Girl. I really like Scorpion Girl's design, but I'd say maybe 8th. So that leaves me with 7. 7, I'll say the Cherry Diamond Girl. 6, probably Yatagarasu right here. Oh, I didn't say all their names when I went through them. I'll say it at the end. Yatagarasu here is 7th. My 6th favorite. Oh, I don't know. 6th, maybe, and I don't know if I've lost count somewhere along the way. Let me see. Are there 6 left I haven't done? I haven't done her, and yeah, I've done all the rest. There's only 4 left, so I did get off track counting somewhere. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's only 4 left. And of the 4 left, my least favorite of those 4, I guess, would be Magical Olive. Then Shufflin in 3rd? Shufflin's 2nd or 3rd. The other one being 2nd or 3rd is Balzette here. And then I think my favorite is Carnival, this girl. I think she's my favorite one. So right now, I forget what I even called her, the Rain Frog Lolly. So I'll just call her Froppy, Rain Frog or Froppy. We got Onigiri or Rice Ball over here. Snow White, of course. Got Vileplume. We got Draco. We got Shufflin. Then Carnival. We got Doily. Who I think is maybe one of the ones I left out. Maybe that's how I got off count. She's okay. She's like middle pack. We got this queen up here who... Rose, maybe? We got Poison, but with an E. Yatagarasu, Balzette, Diamond. then whatever the third Gorgon sister's name is, other than Medusa and Arachne, that's what I think her name could be. Neptunia over here, and Magical Olive. So, yeah, those are my reactions, my sort of first thoughts of all these names and everything. I'm excited. Next Tuesday will be the first read-through video. Assuming I can get my audio situation together, then yeah, next Tuesday will be the first read-through video for this, or for Jokers. So I'm excited to get into it. And yeah, there will be a long discussion on Limited. I might just wait and do an updated favorite characters video when I finish this arc, and I might not do an updated one for Limited. But yeah, I'll have a big discussion on that in the next Talk Q&A, and I'll try to answer everybody's comments that I haven't gotten to yet as well. So that's it, and if you have comments here, I will not be recording the Hot Q&A until at least this afternoon at the soonest, but I'll probably put off recording the Tower of God and the Magical Girl Raising Project sections of it until tomorrow, so that I have extra time to include comments from this and the Tower of God video today. So you probably have some extra time to get in your comments if you want any discussion here to go into the Hot Q&A. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, comment down there too. Tell me what you think of these designs, what you thought of my thoughts on them. No spoilers, please. I guess subscribe for more Magical Girl Raising Project. One video a week every Tuesday is when it should be. But like I said, with these audio issues, I'm kind of in a tight spot right now. Kind of in a rough spot right now. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel, and I can talk to you there, and I can also talk to you on Discord if you want. Like I said, it's free and open for anyone, and you can talk to me or more of us there about Magical Girl Raising Project or anything else. So if you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I'll give you one. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.